Right. Ugly face away. Game station's on. Prepare your pants, guys. It's game time. It's arguably harder to win in Quick Live than in Quick Champions against pros. I think ultimately it's going to take a similar amount of time, though, for people to start breaking the top spots. Actually, I don't know. Maybe a bit less time for Quick Champions. No, Christopher. No, not at all. I changed that myself. It was like Jamaica in Cool Runnings. He made it far, but then just vanished. All right, guys. Let's focus a little bit on the picks here. Pretty standard for Fazz. He loves to play Anarchy and Sorlag. Tox. The question is it Clutch? Does he feel that Clutch is good enough versus the champions that Fazz is picking? No, he's going for a Visor pick. So we've had a few different third picks from Tox so far. I didn't quite see. I think it was that Nyx at the end. Sashram says Fazz will win. I don't know. I think I'm leaning 55% to Fazz, 45% to Toxic. If I were to give some odds on this game, that's what I'd give. Fazz going full OP. He does seem to pick this champion list quite regularly, actually. Very much a start. And the two small champions, as actually Torzel pointed out earlier, Tox hasn't hit the smaller champions quite as much, so maybe it is going to be his weak point. We will just have to see.
Round begins in 3.
Give it odds 3 to 1 on Fazz to win. Interesting. Alright, here we go, guys. Game time. I am on Tox to begin with, who's selected Scale Bearer to start with. Will miss that early rocket. He saw Fazz going towards the rail. Wanted to get a little spam shot in. Won't make it, but it's fine. Now he can collect himself some weapons. And he will have to think about how to get up to the rail at some point. But it's not going to be, you know, let's do it now. And, you know, at the risk of potentially dying. He's going to have to work his way up there. And Fazz is just rushing around on Anarchy. I'll switch over to Fazz. Let's get the wall hacks on as well. Fazz is going to leave it. We just saw Tox briefly over at the armor. Is it going to get taken? Oh, the algae coming out from Tox. Is there going to be enough? It is just about. With 9 points of health left. He's going to survive. We got Sorlag. Bull Rush coming out. Oh, he can't get the air rocket. Rockets, please, Bethesda. Oh, the dual wield. Oh, not quite enough there for Tox. But I wonder. Quick little switch. We've got no armor for Fazz, but he wants to get himself on that rail. I think he did just spot BJ over there. Tox is maybe thinking, I hope he didn't catch my line of sight. And he did. Oh, maybe that rail could have even been the end of it. 25 HP left. That could be a kill. Oh no, 2 health to go. And Fazz is going to call it. He doesn't need to rush. He doesn't need to risk his whole life right now for this round. Oh, really, really weak for Tox. This is in a very nasty position for him. By the end of the day, he's still got a life left afterwards. And I like that we're seeing this. It is, might as well use it while it's there. And actually gets a decent amount of damage on top of that. I think really what's kept Tox alive mostly is respect from Fazz. Not just wanting to go in and risk getting hit with rockets or 100% LG. He wants to get the frag a bit cleaner. Because if you're so weak afterwards, you saw what happened to Tox. He died with his Scale Bearer. He just had simply not enough health to withstand things. Although he did make a close fight out of it. He's just popped his dual wield. Why would he pop your dual wield? Well, that's got to be a mistake there from Tox, and he's going to have 40 seconds of potential punishment where he's not going to be able to use it. He's just missing. Look at the timing on where he's aiming. Oh my god, and he's not going to find him again. If only you could just tell them and scream and shout at them. It just looks away. He just does it again. And that Mega's up. Tox has been quite unusual on the items. But I guess he's not been having them for such a long time now. Oh, misses that shot. Will have timing though on the Mega. 3 seconds to go. Still. Alright. But that was a pre-armor pickup rail there from Tox. I think he will have timing on the armor.
Warning. Impressive.
And Fazz might be quite upset at himself for not hitting that. Oh, and there it is. The splash damage from the rockets is going to make Tox available. And that is what is going to allow Fazz to take the lead in this first round. He's got 40 seconds to close it out. Seconds. Gotta get a rush in. Great defensive acid and rockets from Fazz, which is going to earn him the first round win in this first map. Remember, guys, best of 3.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Alright, I'm going to go over to Fazz at the beginning of this one with the Anarchy Pit. Hasn't got his railgun yet. Just getting on the rockets first is what he's electing as most important. Oh my god. Rocket jumped straight into the LG. Fortunately, it was pushed back onto the bridge. And he's allowed to get away. Someone get me a sandwich. I am absolutely suffering at the moment. Alright, to be fair, here's my segue. Fazz been suffering a little bit as well. Can't get too much positioning on the map, and it's a bit difficult going against BJ. You really need to get that pick damage at the beginning before you can commit to a fight. Oh, and that's nasty. And he needs armor. He's at risk right now of running into BJ. If he goes for that, oh my god, that was butt-clenchingly close right there. And Tox is firing out rails, which is definitely going to be giving Fazz second thoughts on whether or not he's going to survive. What an insane rocket there from Fazz. Not bad damage as well, actually. The timing of it was masterful. That's where he is. Oh, that damage as well. I mean, Fazz, you gotta make sure you're not railable. And you're BJ'd, mate. We got Mega up in time as well. Tox has got full understanding of what's happening with the items on the map. He's gonna get the hourglasses, reduce that cooldown excessively, and all the useful weapons he could hope to have, he's got access to. I was almost surprised there to see him.
Impressive.
And another rail there. He's going to get the armor because he knows that Mega's going to come up in about 10 seconds from taking it. And he's not going to be silly enough to... Oh, and if he just looked for a fraction of a second longer, he would have had that rail on him. And he was railable. Is that little fake jump there? Possibly. And you can see there, he switched to the rail and realized, okay, if I actually fire the rail, I'm probably going to die. And he had to really tame himself there keep the right weapons out. The reason he would have died with rail is because when you shoot it, you can't switch weapons until essentially the time it takes for the rail to reload is over. And the rail was out there, by the way. I don't think you saw the the graphics for it, but it happened. Great damage for Tox. Fazz in the troubles at the moment. Available is such a weird time. How about gibbable? Gibbable? I don't think that's any less weird, if I'm honest. A little bit of that acid is just going to be splashing Tox. He's decided, you know what? I don't want to fight. Give him that much high ground. Fazz is going to have to make a move relatively soon, actually. Did he went dual wield actually just then. That is dangerous. Because he didn't even fire the weapon once. And Fazz is gonna have to get out of there. That is a freebie for Tox. And he's gonna make it wait. It's 40 seconds. I'm gonna switch over to Fazz because he's got a limited amount of time now to make some magic happen. He's got the acid spit. He can go for the mega if he wants, but it's negligible differences at this point because he's already got an overstack of it. He just needs to close the gap. It's time to go. Tox just needs to get out of here. We've got less than 5 seconds. Oh, what a rail there from Fazz. And he's going to get another one with only 3 seconds to go. We are going to be getting sudden death here in round 2. That first rail was absolutely insane from Fazz. It looked like it went around the corner. And I sure as hell guarantee that on Tox's screen, it did go around the corner.
Impressive.
Oh, we got one more rail for Fazz. I don't know if he got the full 80 damage or if it was 40 damage because the bull rush ended at a similar time. Just going to quickly monitor Tox's health points. He's in a little bit of a weaker position, but that LG, it stings. Oh, does it sting? And he's going to try and shotgun him, and he is going to take him down. Tox is going to get the second round.
Prepare to fight.
It's not over yet, Diesel.
Round begins in.
We've still got a round to play over here.
2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Like what Tox is doing. He does use the bull rush very early, but actually, cooldown is quite short. Just spotted him. The armor's not been taken. I wonder if Fazz is aware of what's going on with that armor. I think he would have just seen it if he turned around.
Impressive.
Oh my... I'm liking the way that Tox is running this. He's got his LG. Oh, wrong weapon. Get your LG out. Oh my days, that is stinging. Oh, there was maybe like half a pixel. Oh, he finds the other rail. Christ. I mean, he just spotted them. Just an wincy bit. Finds a bit of extra damage as well. Excellent repositioning from Tox. We're seeing some smart plays coming out of him, actually. Wow, what a move, in fact. But actually, almost equally so. A great read from Fazz before the teleporter. Unfortunately for him, Tox is... You don't see scale bearers moving this quickly, usually. And Tox is starting to look better and better and better as the tournament goes on, I think. Ooh, there was, again, half a pixel to aim at. Does he know where he's gone? Oh my god. I don't know what. I'm not even playing and I get scared every time he uses bull rush. Again, Fazz is on his last life at the moment for this map. This is a best of 3 in maps though, so this isn't the last map that Tox and Fazz are going to be playing. It's the first of up to potentially 3 that we're going to get. Frequency of which he uses it, they pull like, ooh, 2 rails, or did not want that 3rd one. And Nick's just jumped down. Nick's jumped down. And he missed, Fazz missed all his shots there. Solid rail though from Tox. He has no more rail ammo, in fact. Is he going to be looking at it? It's a long time yet for... I mean, you're zooming in with rail, mate. You don't have any ammo. I still don't know if he's aware of this. You don't have rail. Oh my days. That LG.
Round 3.
Could feel that one coming as soon as I was half expecting him to just teleport inside him on the armor, but there also wasn't enough time. That was nicely done by Tox. That was quite a convincing third round even. Map 2 is whatever Fazz picks actually, because he lost this first map. He's now going to get to decide.
Is there space for me, map 2?
I'll see if I can get you on. I'm not sure yet.
Sweet.
We'll see what we can do. Did you win your game?
No, I lost to Jox. Another close game, but he played really well. So, GG's.
Ah, fair.
I'm out.
All right.
Jox is, yeah, Jox is good. Ooh, is that an invite I see?
Yeah. Hula. So when you win 2 games, your next game is Avec. Oh, well, I've got to win games first. Z Live is ready. Oh, Avic's waiting in the lower bracket, is he?
Yeah, he lost to Base, and Base Neutrino is our other semi-final.
Understood.
I don't know if they've decided yet, but indeed you do have Avec on your side of the losers bracket if you make it through.
I am going versus the winner of Pop Dog and Backstein as well, actually. I do remember, Leon. I do remember. We're almost there too. And I think we're going to get ourselves set in this one. I quite like Tox's clutch looks good, although I wish to see a bit more spoiler, kind of, you know, spoilers or what are the other things that you have? The vanity for clutch, I can't remember now. Guess a good question, guys, asking about the qualifier on Thursday. It's unknown what is happening yet. Of course, if there is the opportunity for me to stream, you sure as hell can bet that I'll be streaming on Thursday. But we're going to find out. We shall find out. Alright, we got picks, guys. Tox, Fazz, winner bracket semi, 125 FPS, second Quake Champions Duel Cup. Tox picks Visor first.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen Tox on Visor.
We didn't see a whole lot of him in the last game. He only played Visor once, I think.
Yeah.
Standard picks here for Fazz. Anarchy Solag, it's his bread and butter.
He loves that CPM movement there with Anarchy and Soulite.
That's the ticket. And a Scale Bearer, I think, has been a really nice pick for Tox. It seems to be, I'd say, his best champion. His
I
Scale
agree.
is really, really nice. And Ranger, we saw him.
The bull rush is
yeah,
amazing.
it's really, really good. And again, we're getting nicks there from Fazz. Ranger pick as well. This is what part of what he used. Tox used against Cooler in order to beat him, and which also worked out nicely. And we had a Tox Ranger versus Cooler Clutch to decide the winner bracket quarterfinal. And by the way, guys, I do urge, while we're in this little warm-up, I urge if any of you guys are aspiring duelists in Quake Champions, I urge you to, firstly, sign up for the 125 FPS Cups. Brilliant weekly cups that Nico and all the other admins put on. But also, the ESL have got a ladder now, so it's a sort of they've got a matchmaking type of feature on there. If you type !ESL in my chat, you'll get a link that will, I believe, take you to it. And if you sign up, you're able to participate in the ladder. There's a European one and a North American one. So do take a look at that. But we've got the game starting. Fazz versus Tox. I'm on Tox to begin with, on his beloved Scale Bearer. And he, I think, yeah, Mega only just got picked up by Fazz as well. Tox wants a weapon other than the rail. Man cannot live on rail alone. Okay, maybe he can.
Fazz tried to set a little trap there on that LG, not quite working out for him. I think after he took that rail, he was like, yeah, better get out of here.
And that's one of the issues with Anarchy. If you take a single rail, there, you've got to play defensive. You've got to back off.
He's so squishy.
But you think you can do that because of his movement?
Yeah, I guess that's the price you pay for that extremely fast movement of Anarchy.
Oh! He almost had him as well. He's going to find him with the rockets. And that is going to be our one of the champion. One life down for Fazz. This might hurt again, actually, that LG.
My God, that LG.
It stings so much.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen so many sevens.
But he is in a actually pretty precarious position himself. We have got the Mega coming up next.
Impressive.
Fazz is on. Oh, he's going to get double railed, though.
God.
He could,
beast.
Yeah, he could not afford to stand on that Mega. And I think part of it was that he didn't actually expect Tox to go there. Ow! Ow, it hurts! Jesus Christ.
Fazz's Nyx left very, very low after that. 25 HP.
Was that it? Alright, I see. Did he use his Ghost Walk?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tox is going to be aware of this. He knows when the items spawn as well, so I presume he's going to go on the offensive on this. He's found him.
Fazz is in trouble here. Yeah.
I mean, maybe to sound a bit like an amateur, did he see him go there? Or hear it? Maybe
I don't know. Maybe, I think that was just a good read from Tox. Excellent stuff. And yeah, as soon as Fazz saw that Scale Bearer, as good as dead.
He heard you take ability shard just 1 second before is what he's saying.
Oh, I see.
So actually, thank you. He's kind of explaining it to us for him. And I think that's why he's like, okay, he's not sitting on armor. He's sitting somewhere in the back. So, and the fact that he went through with his read is, yeah, just very well played. I'm on Tox now, but I will switch over to Fazz's Anarchy. Because he needs to come back in this a little bit, and he's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, let's see what Fazz can do. Oh my God.
The rail
Didn't even see that rail.
I think I think Tox of these slightly more agile and mobile champions is looking a bit scarier than before, in fact.
Fazz misses his rail, he's in trouble here. Tox is just gonna chase him down.
It 21 doesn't
HP.
end.
Surely it's a frag.
Oh my days. And that's what you're thinking. Surely I'm out of his vision already, but no. Fazz has got a good Sorlag. And we'll see what he can do. He's got a couple of the useful weapons, and he's hoping that this Acid Spit is going to pay him dividends. Considering Tox actually using the Visor, not the Scale Bearer, there's a bit of less tankiness that you have to worry about. But Fazz is going to want to get his hands on a bit of armor.
Yeah, and Tox just popping that vision there.
And there goes most of your health. And there goes more of it. And there goes the rest of it.
Yep.
In fact, what? Fazz is just calling GG. Oh, I think he didn't. I've done that before. He didn't realize he had a final champion remaining. But I think,
Yeah.
you know, even when you make that mistake, I think that's already the smell of, like, you've kind of given in a little bit. He's got a chance, though, to hit a couple of rails. He's just going for these little snapshots, which just aren't working well for him.
Fazz can't afford to be here anymore. He has to pop his Ghost Walk. And nice counter there from Tox, popping his vision.
That's scary, though, for Fazz, because, I mean, Tox kind of knows roughly what he's doing. I'm just wondering, where the hell am I meant to go to escape the pressure that I'm under?
Yeah,
Again,
unfortunately for Fazz, his last champion is Nyx, and Visor is...
it's a good counter.
Well, pretty much the only counter, yeah, or at least one of the best counters for Nyx right now. Very nice rail from Fazz there.
Yeah, it's the main obvious counter to Nyx, essentially. That we've seen has actually been quite... We kind of thought that as a counter, it didn't work too well, but it definitely works. The top players have made us see how that works as well. The thing is, Fazz has got 2 minutes. He's got absolutely 0 in terms of stack. He's going up against the counter, and if he dies, he is down to lose a rocket. I mean, that's a lot of pressure you're under right now to deliver. Maybe he's going to try and win himself this armor? And he's one rail, he's down. That's it. Oh, there was a little bit of a dunk.
Defensive rocket, yeah.
Good rail. Good read as well by Fazz, actually, and he can get himself this mega health. And again, more than 30 seconds have passed since I was mentioned about the time last. He's found it. He might have to engage soon, actually. He needs to hit some unreturned damage. Where's he gone? Don't know if Fazz is entirely sure.
Impressive.
Okay, landed an important rail.
1 minute warning.
This could be nice, actually.
Showstopper.
Found him. Nice play
Nice.
from Fazz, actually. He's made something work. I love what he did with the Ghost Walk. Jumping up to the upper level. Just after the rocket jump.
Oh, good aggression from Fazz.
Wow.
Brings it back to within one champion.
And, you know, maybe if all the pressure that Tox was putting on Fazz, maybe Tox was feeling a little bit too confident or cocky that he was inches away from victory. That slight kind of mental adjustment, it can kick you in the face.
And good on Fazz to take advantage of that immediately as the scale barrier was up. He just went full aggressive and took him out.
And Ranger Nyx as a matchup. Interesting. I wouldn't say any direct counters or anything like that. But gotta always be careful of that dire orb as well. And Fazz, sure as hell, is going to be wanting to get on those hourglasses.
Sudden death. 5 minute warning.
Fazz right now 10 seconds, still on his cooldown for that invisibility, and Toxic looking for him desperately for that Ghost Walks back up.
Alright, well, it's up and ready to go. I'm going to just quickly see how Toxic's really stuck, actually. We'll get back over. We can watch Fazz on his Nyx a little bit. Again, this is the last hurrah for him. Could do it. Would be pretty damn clutch if he makes this, actually. Oh, one rail.
Nice rail.
That's painful. Get the health bubble. What he wanted to make sure is just not to use the Ghost Walk immediately. He needs that live and kicking in so that he can maybe even use it offensively at some point. But more importantly, defensively if he's under that real pressure.
Yeah, and Tox right now running all major items here. Fazz is just having to scrounge around, keeping himself still stacked, but not overstacked at the moment.
Problem for Toxes, though, is even if you're running all the big items, and you've got the weapons, and you seem to have the aggressive positioning, you still don't feel that safe versus Nyx. And Fazz not readable. He's going to be able to get himself onto the mega health. Still got a decent enough stack. The armor is going to be up in a moment. Misses the rail, and we might be going back to a stalemate for just a moment. Some much needed armor. He does actually need some rocket ammunition as well. Oh, my bad. I thought that we had the X-ray on. I'll stick it on right now. 29 points of health. Just wondering which way do I go, where I can survive. We just had the armor getting taken. Alright, so you can keep the timing. Just checking that the bounce pad's not also being used as well. Oh, pressure on. But he's railable, actually. He uses Ghostwalk at exactly the right moment. Looked like he was even looking to try and pop him as well. I don't know what the hell the terminology is for that. He manages to win the respect with 16 health and get himself onto one big item. Whoa there.
That was close. 9 HP here for Tox.
Does Fazz realize actually how much damage he's done against Tox? Of course, guys, if you're wondering, the players cannot see the wall hack that I've currently gone on the X-ray even.
Balls out.
It is all the players' own doing right now, figuring out, compiling the information, and making those reads themselves. Unless, of course, you're Ranger, but neither of them are playing Ranger, so there's no extra vision.
Both players very quiet at the moment, trying to listen for some sound cues. Anything, really.
And of course, if Fazz wins this one, he's got to play again straight away. You'll probably have about a 10-second break. You just heard him. Oh, listen to the shots. Oh, one rail. And he goes, he waits for the reload. And quickly goes for the shot before Tox can reload. I don't know if you heard, Tox just came up to bounce pad on the right. He's being attacked pretty viciously. Still railable. This is bad news for Fazz. Uh-oh, yeah, that is GG. The one. It took a fair amount of time. Fazz,
yeah, good fight from Fazz there at the end.
I think he was maybe a bit aggressive with the last Ghost Walk, and he was thinking that I think there was a small bit of his mind that was going, maybe I can implode him, but didn't quite get there. We are going to be getting Tox through to the winner bracket finals. And I think over the other side was Neutrino and Base, from what I know.
Yeah, has that game happened yet, or should we get ourselves into there?
I don't know.